I am an obnoxious lover of modern firearms, and I make no apologies for this. The newer the gun, the happier I usually am. However, there are those guns from yesteryear that just speak to me, even when they technically shouldn't. The Springfield M1A Scout Squad rifle is one of those firearms. But why? For crying out loud, it's a rifle based off of the M14 that was designed in the 50s. Then again, my favorite military aircraft of all times is the SR-71, and that too was designed in the 50s. Dang. What if in a previous life I lived in the 50s and I fought in the Vietnam War and my name was Sergeant Lincoln Osiris Noir? Anyway, based on my superficial hype beast affinity for modern rifles, I shouldn't like this rifle, but I do, and here's why. Every gun on the planet technically has a silhouette, but not every gun has a silhouette. And not every gun has a classic silhouette, especially the type of silhouette that when you see it, it makes you go, yeah. The AK platform has it, the revolver has it, and the M1A has it, but the Scout Squad has the best silhouette of all M1As. I love the aesthetics of the Scout Squad, but I can tell when it was designed, they weren't trying to design a good-looking rifle. They were just trying to improve the functionality and capability of the Garand.
Oh, dang, yeah.
Not that Garand, this Garand. In their quest, they designed a rifle with exceptional aesthetics. But in typical fashion, my obsession with modernity finds a way to pollute my visual preference, so I prefer the synthetic stock over the wood stock. But the synthetic stock, to me, strikes that perfect balance of being modern without losing its soul. Before you finish watching this video, a word from our sponsor. Have you ever thought about making a living in the firearms industry? If you enjoy gun repair, ballistics, and learning about firearms, Sonoran Desert Institute's online courses might just be a good fit for you. To find out more, visit sdi.edu or call 480-999-4767 today. All the ammo used in this video was brought to you by Nosler, maker of the most innovative, most accurate, and most effective bullets and ammunition in the industry. This Scout Squad fires the unapologetic American rifle round called the 308. The 308 round is like the father of three who goes everywhere with a fanny pack and refuses to wear any sneaker that's not Hoka. Fuck, I think I just described Joe Rogan. Either way, you see this guy and you know if shit really hit the fan, he's going to be prepared to deal with just about anything that comes his way. That's the 308 round. Except when you're trying to shoot the sun out of the sky, the 308 round can do most things effectively. And the beauty of the Scout Squad is that it's an 18-inch barrel instead of the comical 22-inch monstrosity that is the standard issue M1A. That 18-inch barrel is the Goldilocks length for the M1A. Yeah, I know I raved about how much I love the 16.25 variant version of the SOCOM 16, and I still do.
There's nothing like this kind of organic experience that you get with this SOCOM 16. It's a 308 with a 16-inch barrel. It's literally a 308 truck gun.
But if I could only have one M1A, it would be the Scout Squad because of its versatility. The SOCOM 16 is sexy, and the standard issue is the OG, but the Scout Squad splits the baby in the perfect way. You marginally lose the effectiveness of the 308, if at all, but still have the functional maneuverability of the SOCOM 16, and it's just as sexy and only a teensy bit less cool. Not to mention all of the aftermarket options there are for this thing. You can literally turn this into a completely different rifle with different chassis. You can turn it into a DMR rifle and then turn around and turn it into a CQB capable rifle. And no matter what tactical drag chassis you choose, there's no mistaking, there's a Scout Squad in it. I know at this point the AR platform has proven its durability, but there's something about the M1A that feels more durable. Like I could walk through a cloud of white phosphorus while holding the M1A and nothing would happen. Now that level of psycho confidence in the durability of a rifle, regardless if it's true or not, touches me and my placebo effect feels. Crazy thing is, if any rifle can withstand the jungles of Vietnam, it's safe to say it's earned every ounce of perceived reliability that I may give it. Now, don't get it twisted. The M1A Scout Squad is far from perfect. The safety requires you to put your finger in the trigger guard to disengage it, which feels like I'm disarming a bomb every time I do it. The rifle is heavy,
even with the synthetic stock. And in Texas heat, it gets hot pretty quickly. But ask me, do I really care? No, I don't. Because I still love the M1A Scout Squad on an irrational, guttural level that feels in my heart more than I feel in my mind. Long story short, the M1A Scout Squad is the you should have at least one of these guns in your collection if you're a gun guy type rifle. I honestly want to mount it on the wall somewhere in my house. That's how much I love the M1A Scout Squad. And you should too. One thing's for certain and two things are for sure. Politicians and tech giants don't want gun content to be recommended to you. And we're all fighting this culture war together. Now you can help do your part by liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, but most importantly, sharing this video with at least one person. Together we can stop the suppression of our 2A rights. And don't forget to click the link in the description section of this video for the products that I mentioned in this video.